What's up, y'all? So it's been what, a week or so, or I don't even know how long since I made a video. Um, it's not even that I don't have any video ideas. You know, I actually have a bunch of ideas that I gotta do, like, and some suggestions that was emailed to me that I have to do. Um, I just gotta work. It's kind of weird because like I like to record when I'm driving, right? So when I'm driving to work, I like to, get some good music in me or watch a video that's informative, something to get my mind right before I go to work. And then when I leave, that's the time I record, but that's the time I kind of want to relax. It's kind of like, once again, listen to some good music or not watch, but listen to a informational video. So when that happens, I kind of don't get the chance to record. But that's no excuse, man. Like I said, I have a couple of suggestions that I have to do, but I want to knock out this one video right here. And before I start, I hopefully, if everything goes well, God willing, I'm not gonna say in detail, but I have two good videos coming up. And besides this video suggestions, like upcoming, like really within the next 2 weeks or so, I will have two two videos that I've been waiting to do. I'll hopefully get those out if everything goes well. If you don't see those videos, that means things didn't go as planned, which is okay. That means the Lord didn't want to happen at that time. But by the time we're recording this, was Friday, July 14th. Things should hopefully go in motion with those. So we'll see. But yeah, another off-topic thing since I've been gone for a while. I'm getting an iPad. It's crazy. It's the iPad 9th generation. I can show you guys. Yeah, literally the iPad 9th generation. I got it on Prime Day sale. I was never an iPad guy, and then I used the one at work because we at our store we have an iPad that we use for certain cases when we're processing phones and stuff like that, or somebody to change the SIM card. We use the iPad. So the other time I finished what I had to do for customer, they left, and I was kind of had the iPad in my hand, and I was just looking through it, and then I realized how useful it is when it comes to like note taking and reading books and things like that. So I was like, you know what, let me look into getting one. And I did, and I've had it since today's Friday. I had it since Wednesday afternoon, and it's been really good so far. I was reading a book. What was I reading? Outwitting the Devil. I'm literally still in the beginning, but I was reading Outwitting the Devil when I was bored at work because I want to stay off of YouTube and I just want to focus on learning and self-improvement, stuff like that. So I bring the iPad with me and I'm reading these books. And yeah, man, it's really helpful. I took some notes for a business idea I have. I wrote down notes on things to do step by step, which I have worked on this morning, which I have to continue doing that. But yeah, should be good. Our Windows are great book, by the way. I listened to the audiobook like 3 or 4 times already, like over the years, and I'm now reading the full book again, so it's pretty good. But let me get on topic, man. So, topic for this video, what feeling dead spiritually feels like. All right, so let me tell you, man, it does not feel great, right? And I wrote this out when I relapsed last week. I can't remember, but there was a time where, I relapsed, and it was after a time where I was just feeling like I want to quit it permanently and stuff like that, which I always do, right? Always my mindset. But like, got to a point where I was doing really well for like months. I was doing well, no less whatsoever, or anything like that. And then once I relapsed, I started feeling a little dead spiritually, not in terms of like giving up and stuff like that. But like, those few days of downside you get when you have no energy, you feel numb and stuff like that. That's what I was feeling. So, it's kind of weird, man. So when you relapse, right? Obviously, you're fulfilling your flesh, right? You're filling your flesh, which lowers your spirit. And when you're intaking those images and videos and just losing your energy and seed, like, it makes you feel pretty much dead spiritually. Like I said, like you have no energy. Like you wake up the next day, or for like a week until your energy recovers and stuff like that. You wake up with no energy. You're just like you feel like, what I'm saying, you feel like you don't want to do much. Like if you have a job, if you have a business, you don't feel like doing anything. If you have plans to like go do something, like I'm going to run. Can I talk? I'm gonna go run in the park, tomorrow. The next day comes and then you don't feel like it anymore. You don't feel like doing it. You're gonna stay at home. You feel lazy, right? When it comes to a lot of things, you're kind of just there. Like when you're at work and you're in the store, or like you're whatever you do. If you're an Amazon driver, you're in the truck just delivering packages, or like you're in a meeting. You just feel you're just there. It's kind of you're just kind of sitting there. Like this, and any interaction that comes your way, you kind of just you're interacting, but you don't have any life in the conversation. You don't have any life. You're kind of just like going with the flow of it, instead of like having energy and having like charisma and stuff like that. You're kind of just there, and all this comes when you don't focus on things of the spirit, but focus on things of the flesh. Focus on the carnal things, focus on who broke up with who, and who got this fight, what beef is going on. Like you focus on the wrong things. Oh, this female was on this streamer's live stream, like what I'm saying, like little things like that. When you focus on those, like you're stuck in the flesh, your mind's stuck in the world, right? And then when you actually release to, if you're focused on lust, right? When you release that lust, you're stuck, right? You're stuck because you're just in that, how can I put it? The enemy has a hold of you, right? The enemy has a hold of you because you just release, and like, what I'm saying? Like, obviously you have gates through your eyes, right? So you're opening those gates, one, by viewing that stuff, and two, by releasing, right? You're allowing things to come in. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, and when you do relapse, the important thing is to get your mind right? Write down the mistakes that you made, right? Write down what you're feeling. Write down the things that you could do and things to avoid, right? Pray about it. Ask the Lord for guidance, and the Lord will show you. Write down whatever it is, even if it's a dream, right? If you have a dream and like you wake up and you feel like there was something in there, or like you're just kind of sitting there throughout the day and you kind of get a thought in your mind. Whatever it is, man, write it down. Even if it's the wrong thing, write it down, right? Then you can review it and make changes to it. That way, when you follow those things you wrote down and don't make those mistakes again, you're gonna, like, let me say this, the faster that you follow those things you wrote down, the faster you'll feel rejuvenated, right? You'll get the energy back, right? Because you'll be focused on things of the spirit, you'll be focused on nothing but God, you'll be focused on positive things and not these worldly things, these situations and things that don't even have to do anything with you or God, right? The connection with you and God, that has nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You're on these YouTube comments and these people who are of the world and are carnal, they're talking about different things that you don't agree with because nothing's the spirit, right? And then it starts to mess your mind. Like, things like that, man. You have to stay 10 toes down, man. At the end of the day, the fact that you're fighting to fight off lust, fighting to follow God, and it makes you a chosen one. And they don't want you to get that strength. They don't want you to feel alive. They want you to feel alive. When you focus on nothing but the spirit, focus on God, have a close connection with God, you feel alive. Like you're happy. You wake up, you're full of energy. You're walking around full of energy. They don't want you to have that energy. That's why they promote all these OF and TikToks and all these couples channels on YouTube, pranks, streams, like Twitch streams, like stuff like that. You know, they promote all this stuff. All this stuff you see all this stuff. You can, if you sign for Twitch one time and you quit, like years, like for me example, I stopped using Twitch years ago. I had an account, but I stopped using it. Like I stopped watching people on there, and I get emails every so often. Like, matter of fact, I'll even try and see if I can pull up an email. Like I get random emails from Twitch, like, "Oh, we miss you." Like, miss me with that email. Let me stop. Let me search it, because I want to show you an example, man. All right, this is an example right here. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm trying my best to show y'all. Like, look at the subject. It says, people are joining the chat. AceIsSpiritual, that was my channel before on Twitch. AceIsSpiritual, coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? No, I'm not. I'm not coming at all. That's why. That's why. Well, let me stop these puns, man. But y'all get just what I'm trying to say, man. Like, you gotta stay 10 toes down. It's a fight, man. It's a fight. You know, it's very important to be around brothers who are like-minded, who are doing the same things you want to do. That way keeps you focused, keeps you motivated. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing as well I just want to throw in there. But with that being said, man, that's it for this video. Just want to talk about this topic, also give y'all a quick update of what's going on. And that being said, I'll catch y'all next one. Brother Aaron out. Peace.